One second, please. Trying to find something, that I can vibe to. You know what I'm saying? When I'm about to, you know, go in on this topic. But yeah, I guess this will do. What up? It's your boy Young KK Rogers, and this is KKT. KK's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And what are my thoughts on today? What is my thoughts? I could talk about the BET Awards, but I didn't watch it. Like, I really don't give a fuck about the BET Awards. Like, to be honest with you, like, not trying to sound disrespectful or anything, but I kind of stopped fucking with BET probably like when I was about 15, probably about 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I would not disclose my age that I am, but y'all probably find out soon enough. But I will be talking about is the OceanGate sub. Like, not the, it isn't, well, it's technically not a submarine. It's more like a submersible. You know what I'm saying? It really shouldn't be in, like, it shouldn't went that deep. But let me talk about the whole thing, the whole situation. I'm going to give y'all a background on that story. So basically these millionaires, I want to say probably about what, how many did they say? It was about seven? It was about 7 people, 5, like, was it 5 people? 7 people? Hold on, I'm looking this up right now. Let's see, OceanGate. Okay, OceanGate. Alright, so OceanGate. Let's see. There's one, which is the CEO. Oh, it was 5 people. 5 people that died, right? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny, but it's sad at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because the way the internet has made it out to be, people gonna make jokes out of fucked up situations regardless. So before you sit there and be like, nah, this fucked up, how can you sit there and talk about something like that? One, get a fucking grip. Like, nigga, you, like, bruh, like, you know what to ignore and what not to ignore. You know what I'm saying? If somebody finds shit like that funny, let them go ahead and have they laugh. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll feel fucked up about it later on that day, or maybe they'll just continue going on with their life. You feel what I'm saying? But you can find jokes in tragedy. You know what I'm saying? That's how people grieve. That's how, you know, I don't want to say me, you know what I'm saying? Because by default, I have some dark ass humor, so I found this shit hilarious. So I'm gonna give you how I found out about it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, on my off days, you know, I really don't be in social media, you know what I'm saying? I just be scrolling, you know, see if I could see some video game news or something funny. So the shit ran across my my Twitter, right? And hold on, man. Look, man. Don't forget to follow me at Kenny Kane Roger. You know what I'm saying? Roger, not Rogers. You know, it wasn't. Let me put the S up there, but Kenny Kane Roger. You know what I'm saying, on Twitter. But I'm scrolling through Twitter, and somebody said something about a submarine. And I'm sitting there like, damn, what the fuck they talking about? Like, what they mean? I bet it's stinking there. Or that shit wanging. I had to look that shit up, so I'm like, man, what is this shit, man? I had to look it up. So, as soon as I read the article, right, this is exactly how I read it. This is exactly how this shit registered to me. Motherfuckers took a submersible down by the Titanic, right? And it got lost. Bruh, as soon as I read that, I looked towards my wife and I said, yeah, them motherfuckers is dead. Like, I wasn't trying to, be positive about it. I was just being realistic about the shit. I was like, yo, These motherfuckers are dead. Like the way, and this is the most amazing thing about Earth. You know what I'm saying? The water pressure, right? The deeper you go, the more fucked up the pressure would get. So I'm seeing it's near. It got lost like near like the Titanic wreckage. If you don't know, it's like probably about 12. I want to say 12,000 feet below sea level. I think that's the correct way of saying it. But when I sat there, right, I say, oh yeah, them motherfuckers are dead. Cause like you get past a certain point, that's when shit just start, like it's getting into the red zone. Like the shit might implode or the shit might get fucked up. I'm sorry for the language, but this is the best way I can explain it. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I heard that, and then I saw what the little submersible thing looked like, I said, yeah, this shit done. Like this shit is so done. Like you can't sit there and tell me that these people had a chance of surviving. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. And then the thing about it was, the thing that hit me the most was the tickets was about 250, about between 200 to $250,000. So you really want to spend some money? You really want to spend that type of money to look at something that you could have saw on the Oculus VR, well, any VR type thing. You can look at pictures. You can look at videos. Hell, like I said earlier, you can look on the VR. You know what I'm saying? But you want to fucking look at the wreckage for real. The only ones I seen that went down there for real, well, not personally seen, but if you guys seen the Titanic, they was, looking through the Titanic and stuff. That dude said he actually went down there and looked at the wreckage. So that's the only person I saw. You know what I'm saying? But, he was probably well equipped. You know what I'm saying? The thing he took down there was probably made for that. You know what I'm saying? Made to go that deep in the water. Deep in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you really couldn't, you couldn't get on them about that. You couldn't just say, man, that motherfucker's stupid as a bitch. Like, nah, he not. Like, dude went down there with the proper vehicle. You know what I'm saying? That's the word I'm looking for. He went down there with the proper vehicle. But with these five, they went down there in a flimsy ass submersible vehicle. Do I feel sorry for him? I wanted to say I felt sorry for the 19-year-old that was up there. He went up there with his daddy. That's kind of fucked up. You and your son both died together. That is some fucked up ass shit. That is some crazy ass shit. But the reason why the 19-year-old went, let me tell you before I get into that. My nigga was 19. What is going through every 19-year-old boy's mind at that age? Anybody? Anybody want to ask that? Anybody want to say it? Busting nuts. Like, busting nuts, bro. Like, bro, you 19 years old. You worried about getting your dick wet, partying, you know what I'm saying, getting money, you know what I'm saying, or, like I said before, busting nuts. So I'm sitting there like, yo, I said, man, the daddy has something to do with that. Like you can sit there and pay me, even though he was a grown man, because at the age of 18, you are considered an adult. So you just can't sit there and be like, oh, he was just a kid. No, you are considered an adult. In a black household, as soon as you turn 18, you say something off the wall or, something crazy, they'll kick your ass out. It might not work in a Caucasian household. It might not work in an Asian, Hispanic, whatnot. This is from experience. You know what I'm saying? Well, not from experience because, I never got kicked out. But I would have told my daddy no. I would have told his ass no, fuck no. I suggest you don't go. I'm not really pressed on it. Here, take this Oculus VR. Take this Oculus VR and you go toward the Titanic from there. You know what I'm saying? But paying 200 to 250, 200 to 250,000 is fucking wild for a ticket. So I'm paying for my death. And then don't get me started on what he controlled that shit with. That man actually sat there and controlled that shit with a Logitech controller. And I'm talking about the old Jones. This junk probably came out about, it's 2023 right now, about 13 years ago. 13, 14 years ago, bro. That would have been a red flag for me. Like, hey, bro, like, where's the controls? Like, you sure you can control that thing with that? Like, we going that deep. Like, nigga, you better that shit better be like the submarine on Grand Theft Auto 5 at that point. You know what I'm saying? But that was a red flag. The way that shit was built was a red flag. I said, man, nah, bro, this shit not even built for that type. That shit wasn't even built for that type of stuff. Like, depth. You know what I'm saying? 3 3 why didn't they say this thing? Now these 5 gentlemen lost their lives and shit. That's because they wanted to see up close. Why would you be interested in some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? A damn ship. You could have went, man. You could have, it could have been anything else you could have found. The ocean, I feel like it's a mysterious place to sit, especially if you go in there looking for a boat. You're gonna find some shit there. You're gonna find some shit which you never seen. You know what I'm saying? So you might find a sea creature, or you might see I'm getting off track. Anyway, so the way it was controlled with a Logitech controller, right? They said 2 hours after they lost signal. Hold on, was it after they lost signal? It imploded. Like, in a snap. Like, they couldn't even feel that shit. That's how bad it was. That's how quick it was. You couldn't even feel it. So probably as soon as they sitting there talking, then all of a sudden you just heard like a big poof sound. And then I feel like that's what the banging noise was. Like, hey, you ain't gonna hear that type of shit up in the damn ocean. That's what that damn banging noise was, cause they was recording the banging noise. But anyway, yeah, that shit imploded 2 hours after they left. What does that tell you? That shit was made poorly. So now this man sitting. Now these 5 gentlemen lost their life, and I don't know how that shit gonna do. Oh, speaking of which, the father and son, they had a stepson, right? And I found this shit fucking hilarious because I feel like he didn't even fucking care for real. So this man went to a Blink 182 concert. Then they say that is like his way of coping. Nah, bro, bought some Blink 182 concert tickets. He said he ain't missing that shit. He probably ain't like the stepdaddy like that anyway. He probably ain't like them like that anyway. And then on top of that, I know the mama pocket's probably gonna be, she about to be balling. Cause I think dude was a millionaire. Was it a millionaire or a billionaire? One of the two. Either way, this motherfucking pocket's about to be doing the money dance. Like right now, she probably sitting there like crying, fake crying and stuff. And then as soon as she get that check, them tears gone. Like, it won't mind. So I don't feel emotionally attached. The nigga ain't even like me. But yeah, overall it was a sad situation. The memes is fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit there and stress that enough. I can't really, man. I wish I was recording, like video recording. You know what I'm saying? That's how I could sit there and just show you the memes. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta watch this gameplay thing till I'm comfortable enough. Well, it ain't like I ain't really been recording in front of a camera before. Y'all seen the reaction videos? Did you? If you did, to see what I look like. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the little OceanGate junk. They spent $250,000 just to fucking plunge to their deaths. God damn, that is some wild shit. But yeah, those are my thoughts, man. And if you enjoyed this or got like a little laugh out of it, if it tickled you or however, you know, if it made you smile, leave a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. What did y'all think about this OceanGate sub thing? Like, I really want to know, cause like, did you feel like it was funny, or did you feel like it was a sad situation? Or I already know some people gonna feel like they gonna say that's not funny, dude. Like, I really don't care, man. To be honest with you. But anyway, I'm young KK Rogers. This is KK's thoughts, and you guys take it easy.